What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. We are on our way to go pick up a catering order, which is only a few miles from where I live. And the customer that we're delivering to is actually a company that I absolutely adore. They have implemented a lunch plan where they constantly order food for their customers. And I think it's a wonderful opportunity for the company to keep employees engaged and keep them in the office. They have such a smooth process where you show up with the catering order. They automatically know that, you know, you're going to be there for them with the food. And so, you know, they greet you and they walk you to the cafeteria where they have a really nice setup with, you know, specific area where you have the opportunity to set the food up for them. And every time I get an order from that place, it's just such a smooth process, and it's so professional dealing with them. And it is one of the loyal customers that I deliver to a minimum of one time a week. And they are just always so professional. So let's go pick up the food and have fun. But before we pick up the order, I kind of wanted to talk about how I dress for work. And I think a lot of the people that watch my channel might be asking themselves, well, you know, if you're doing catering deliveries or food deliveries on a general term, you know, why do you dress up? Why do you wear a suit? And the best way that I can answer that is, even if I was cleaning floors and cleaning toilets, I would create that professional appearance. I think it's a mentality thing of being a business owner and taking ownership of what you do and how you do it, and standing up for your work and being proud of it, and creating these valuable connections with the restaurant and the catering service provider and ultimately the customer, and going above and beyond every time. Not half the time, not 75% of the time, all of the time. And so, you know, by answering their questions and going above and beyond, it creates that value for everybody else, for the catering companies and for the restaurant, but ultimately for yourself as well. You know, you're backing up your work and you're dressing up nice and you're creating that professional appearance that goes above and beyond just delivering food. That's, you know, it's that business owner mentality, you know, and creating value. Got construction going on. So this particular restaurant uses boxes instead of the traditional bag, which I actually prefer because it keeps everything in one spot and it's easy to carry from the restaurant to the car, from the car to the customers. Very easy. They normally have the orders ready to go. So let's go and deliver it. Okay, so now that we have the order picked up, we are headed over to the customer. Once again, this is a customer that is an absolute pleasure to work with. Super smooth process. By the way, I wanted to ask you guys if you guys like the GoPro quality that I've been recording on. It's not really sure why I'm using it, because I mean, with the iPhone 14 Pro, the video quality is actually a lot better. But I like shooting on the GoPro. I think it's a pretty cool little gadget that I bought. And the sound quality is really not that bad, I don't think. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys like the GoPro setup. But anyway, on our way to go deliver the order. We'll see you here in a few. All right, so this company has, as you guys saw, a very, very streamlined process for their catering orders. As I was talking about it earlier, companies in today's world have to, you know, think outside the box to keep quality employees, right? Because you can lure anybody into your office, but if you want to keep good, top quality employees, right, from wanting to work from home, and you want to create a good environment in the office outside of creating that productive environment and positive environment, you can think of bringing food for the people, you know, and having a cafeteria that is well stocked with different kinds of foods and foods that the employees want. And so this company really has it figured out. Now, all that said, I do really admire a company like Delivered for having an important piece of the catering business, service business, figured out. And that is the assignment of orders. I cannot explain how many people I've met that are, you know, maybe coming from the corporate world, or, you know, wanting to do a side job or whatever the case may be, and want to get into the catering business. And they absolutely, one of the main reasons that they stay with the company is because they have the assignment of orders down pat. They, you know, assign orders in a very professional way. They give you enough time to determine if that's an order that you want. And by doing that, it creates a professional level of commitment from a driver's standpoint, and saying, hey, you know what, you're valuing my time. And you're saying, hey, I'm giving you this opportunity to go and serve this particular customer with an order, a catering order, right? For, say, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 5 p.m., 7 a.m. It does not matter. You get that level of commitment from the professional saying, I'm going to allocate that time for that specific job. And so that, again, that level of commitment, that seriousness is behind that professional. And that's what really separates the great companies from a mediocre company. You know, if you have that portion of it set up, I cannot tell you how many quality drivers you're going to get that are going to have that commitment, are going to be happy, and you're going to have less orders being tossed around, and hey, that's not an order I want to do, etc., 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 right? So anyways, that's my ramble for today. This was an example of a perfectly set up order. It literally took me less than 5 minutes to set it up, because the company has such a ongoing process where you just walk in, they know who you are, you know, they show you professionalism. You know, they have the catering setup, as you guys saw, all figured out. You lay the food out in a professional manner, and you call it a day. That's all there is to it. That's my ramble for today. As always, thank you so much for following along and watching the videos and giving me a little bit of your time. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.